Hey guys, what is going on? Jay here, bringing you some Gears of War 3, and gonna be doing some TDM, some quick TDM. I was playing by myself, and I got a pretty cool gameplay here. But this video is gonna be about the questions that are asked in one of the podcasts and the responses from the Epic for Gears of War Judgment. And this article was brought to my attention by Kaos UZ, so if you guys could, please go check out his channel. His link will be down in the description below. Big thanks to him for showing me this. There's a lot of interesting questions that people asked, and I just thought I might share some with you guys. For example, these are questions pertaining to the game mode Overrun, and on Overrun, the question was, are there any classes that haven't been announced, and can you announce any more COG, any more Locust? Epic answered, all the Overrun classes have been announced. Can Overrun be played in private matches? If so, can there be bots? Epic said Overrun can be played in private matches and bots are always available in all game modes. The question was, is there a chance that we will be able to choose a class and a character? For example, to play as an engineer, but I want to play as Cole. Or will each class have multiple characters to choose from? Example, engineer equals Dizzy or Baird, Scout, Bernie, or Garen. Epic said, to ensure the clarity, classes and characters are locked. If you see Cole, you immediately know he is a soldier and can adapt to strategies accordingly. There is only one character per class. In beast mode, we can press X to make the Locust laugh, ha ha ha, mwah mwah mwah, the kind of a thing. Is this available in Overrun? Epic said there are going to be no taunts in Overrun. The question is, how easy will it be to adjust the balance of Locust/COG? If one team seems to be constantly winning, can you adjust things? Epic said team are rebalanced after each match in quick matches as it was in Gears of War 3. So apparently, if the matchmaking is going to be the same as Gears 3, you're probably not going to see too much changes from that. The question, how difficult will it be for groups of quote-unquote randoms to play together? The game seems to rely a lot on teamwork, and random groups don't always work well. Epic said communication is key, absolutely. This is also true of any team game type though. There are some built-in systems, bots, non-verbal spotting, automatic voice callouts, I need ammo, etc. to make less of a burden, however. If someone is DBNO on their back, can they be executed? Epic said no. So that's pretty interesting right there. Questions concerning the campaign. Question was, can you talk about Valor points? Epic said, as I said before, Valor points were a temporary name for something that no longer exists. That feature evolved into the current star system. Will any old enemies that didn't return in GoW 3 be back? For example, Cyrus and the Krill. Epic said, did you want me to give away all the campaign secrets? And he put a little happy face at the end. So I'm guessing they're going to bring back a lot of old things into that. How long is the campaign? Is it longer than Gears of War 3? Epic said, I don't know how long it is specifically, but generally speaking, it is on par with the past titles and highly replayable due to few new features and systems. So I'm guessing they're going to probably add some things that are going to be able to make you come back to playing the campaign mode, which is pretty fun. Question is, will arcade mode be returning? Will we be getting more customization options for arcade? Epic said arcade mode will not be returning in Gears of War Judgment. So there's going to be no arcade mode, which is pretty cool. I wasn't really a big fan of arcade mode. Some people liked it. So, for those who liked it, it's going to suck, I guess. Will we get to see any UIR involvement in the campaign? Epic said Garen Paddock, a defected UIR soldier, is one of the main characters in the story and is featured along with some new UIR weapons in both SP and multiplayer. We've seen who the writers are, but who is doing the soundtrack and which other game would have the most similar soundtrack. Epic said, we're not ready to discuss this quite yet. More info coming soon! Exclamation point. Will the lighting in campaign be the darker feel of GoW 1? Epic said that is somewhat of a subjective call, but I'd say that the overall feeling of the game is more alignment with Gears of War 1 in general. Will we get to see the Krill or any other old classic enemies? Epic said, see response above. So I guess, yeah, they're not, they'll bring a lot of old things back. And will we see any cameos? Marcus, Chaps, Hanley, etc. Any Carmines? Epic said, see the response above. So they're not really giving away too many things here. They're just kind of trying to keep it general to keep you kind of wanting to know. These are questions pertaining to Horde/Beast mode. Will these modes be returning? What changes will be made to Beast/Horde? Will we be getting more customizational options for these modes? Will the cha-ching noise return in Horde? Will we be able to use mutators in Beast? Will we be able to have more than 3 mutators at once? Which class system will be used in Horde, or was it even considered? Can you implement a way to specify Horde scores that are tamed during special events? Anyways, Epic said, we're only talking about those things we've already announced publicly. So whatever they've said publicly, that's all they're going to say when it comes to the Horde mode. Alright, versus multiplayer questions. Can we get more customization options for private matches? What about a GoW1 style lobby link? Epic said there are many customization options for private matches. What other types of options were you looking for? DBNO and locus support cannot simply be turned on as a feature in private matches. Okay, and question said, you've said that in coming weeks we will see more gun, characters, customization options. What are these? Can we see a demo/video for GoW 3? We got a preview in the beta. Epic said more info coming soon. So if the game's coming out in about 2 months, I don't think they're going to come out with the beta. Okay, question towards domination. What is this domination mode we've been hearing about? Domination is a new competitive multiplayer mode that features 3 simultaneously active rings. Your team gets points for capturing and holding rings. The more rings your team holds at once, the more points you get per round, or per second. Teams must decide how to split up their 5-man team to cover all 3 rings. Multiplayer is all COG versus COG now. What about people who are colorblind? Any colorblind assist option? Won't the characters' voices, battle chattering be confusing? Epic said there are a number of small features to address these problems, such as changes to the rectiles, when placed over teammates, names over teammate heads, not just enemies. Any info that is team specific will only be heard by the relevant team. For example, you will only head incoming frag if the enemy frag is actually incoming. So I mean, I guess that's a good question, because having nothing but cogs on the field is going to make it sort of confusing. So I guess they're going to try and work something out, and we'll see what happens. Many fans are concerned about the removal of DBNO and versus multiplayer. Is this something that could be added back later? Epic said, I cannot predict during future patches or releases. Question, many fans are concerned about removal of Locust and versus multiplayer. Is this something that could be added back later? Epic said, I cannot predict what will be in the future patches. Will the smoke tag kill people? No. Attack smoke will attach to an enemy, explode, and create an upper body only to stun the player in the area when it detonates. So apparently it's not going to down people, it's only going to stun you if it tags. So it's looking like it's only going to be attacked for the smoke. Anything being done to improve the team balance and matchmaking. So when it isn't a 4v1, when the 2v3 is possible. Teams should auto balance properly based on party makeup, individual player skill. I mean, that's pretty much what it is now, and it still doesn't really work. So I guess we're going to see. So I'm just going to skip through and see any interesting questions here that I've noticed. For example, because there is no DBNO, can other weapons get headshots now? Pistols, lancers, etc. Aside from the additional of some new headshot capable weapons, example, the Markza, the breach shot, the headshot capabilities of existing weapons did not change to my knowledge. Anything being done to end the segregation between ranked and quick matches? Separation between ranked and quick is intentional. Players can choose which better suits their mood. Quality matches through skill-based matchmaking and ranked modes, or quantity through a series of fast matches that are balanced on the fly and quick match. Is there going to be any single elimination game types? Wingman, Execution, Warzone. No plans for so that's already been said that there's going to be no execution and that kind of stuff, which is a bummer, because Gears of War 1 is exactly what execution it was built on. And Gears, it's execution, and it's a shame that they took it out. Will stim grenades still bring back their allies back to life in some playlist? Maybe an option for special event playlist. Okay, so let's see. What changes, if any, have been made to some of the power weapons, particularly the Digger, the Torque, the Boom, the Scorcher? Off the top of my head, the Digger moves faster than it used to while traveling underground. The Torque and Boom explode with more AoE damage without being active reloaded. The Scorcher is significantly more powerful than the previous title. Fire burns, and I mean that's a little bit. I mean that's scary. If the Scorcher is more powerful than what it has been before, Gears 3, the Scorcher is very overpowered, so that's a little concerning. Other questions, controls. Let's see here. Maybe the mechanics. Are there any changes to the mantle kick? There are no changes planned. So I guess mantle kick's gonna be same bullshit as it always has. Interactive environments such as Avalanche and Bullet Marsh, Raven Down. We've seen the hidden door, moving gondolas, anything like that. We've tried to ensure that each map has some sort of interactive element and somewhat unique and memorable regardless of the game mode. Okay, that's pretty cool. They're gonna try to have some interactive maps. Any legacy unlocks? They're not ready to discuss unlocks and rewards. I mean, they're trying to keep this game as much under wraps as possible. I mean, it's a good idea, I guess, but you know, I mean, we all want to know what's going on with Gears of War Judgment. Anything from the HUD? The HUD does fade away when you're not active. I mean, there's so many questions here that you guys can go ahead and check out. I'm going to leave this link down if you guys are really, want to look at it yourself. But there's a lot of really cool. Oh, and this is something that a lot of people might really like. Can you announce any game editions? Epic, limited. I have no information about this right now. So it's. I'm pretty sure they are, because they probably just will have it, just because they're going to try and squeeze every dollar they can. They're trying to make their money, so they're going to make it as much as profitable as they can. Anyways, if you guys really like this, I'll leave the link down for this article. It's very interesting. You guys can find some stuff there you like yourself. Thanks to Uzi for bringing this up to my attention. His link will be down in the description below. Please check out my community channels, Gears Double of the Day and Gears Clutch of the Day, if you guys haven't. Links will be down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this, leave me a like. Everything will be down there if you guys want to check it out yourself. My name is Physics. You can call me Jay. Have a great day, guys. Peace out. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Have a great day. Later.